That was not supposed. I'll cut that out. Anyway, hi. My name is Courtney, and today I'm going to be talking with you about taking care of your skin when you have to wear a lot of makeup, specifically when you have to travel. So I will be traveling a lot in the next couple of months, and I'm really nervous for my skin. My skin is very sensitive to air and climate and those fun things that I cannot control. So I'm sure it'll be blemish prone in a heartbeat, and I wanted to show some of my favorite products and some of my favorite techniques as to how I keep my skin as gorgeous as possible. Without being too crazy. I wouldn't do this regularly. This is not a routine I would do like even 5 times a week. But when you're traveling, you have to keep in mind contaminated air and stifled and blemishes and all those things we like to pretend we don't have. So to start, I am going to, as they all say, put back my hair into a big pony. And I've got my awesome little headband already in place, so I'm just gonna tuck my bangs beneath that. And I apologize, I don't have like legitimate anything, but I feel like YouTube is not where people necessarily go to be legit. It's where you learn what other people are doing. Yeah, so let's get naked. First thing first, it's really important to take as much of your makeup off as you can. So I'm gonna take off my lipstick, and I'm not going to bother with any makeup remover that does it all. I personally feel like if you have a cleanser that's a makeup remover that's a moisturizer, like the more things you're focusing on, something's got to give, and obviously it's going to be your skin. So again, steps: don't leave it all to a wipe, if at all, can be helped. Now I'm wearing this really gnarly eyeliner today by Benefit, the They're Real liner. I love it. I trained myself to love it because it never comes off. And because it never comes off, I'm going to use their makeup remover that I purchased with it to really ensure that I get every bit off as quickly as possible. I know that a lot of people think steps equals time. Not doing it correctly equals time. So if you can quickly blast through a couple of steps, you will save yourself 27 cotton rounds and a whole lot of heartache. So I'm just going to rub around my eye. You never just want to put on your makeup remover and then immediately start to buff and use cotton rounds and things like that. I know it seems a bit messy, but it's really the heat activating it into the skin and breaking everything down so that I can kind of look monstrous here and get everything off. My cat eye is gone. All of my waterline is gone after just massaging it for a while. It's gonna look messy. I have a million pictures on my Instagram of these like smoky tragedies. And I have considered being a girl taking off her makeup for Halloween because it's scary. So after I've used my makeup remover, so what? That was maybe a 30-second period of time with me talking obsessively. I'm just gonna use cotton round or toilet paper, makeup wipe, whatever makes you happy, to kind of get the excess off. So you can see it's still pretty black, but the premise of the eye is gone. Like there's no definition, there's no shape. From there, I'm obsessed with this. So this is the Ulla Hendrickson Gelée. And I love this because it is a 3-in-1. So it really melts down my face makeup, my eyebrows, whatever's left of my eyes. If there's anything left right now, it's very, very good. And it helps to cleanse my skin without being tragic. You do want to dip into this with dry fingers because it turns into a milk as you proceed to clean. And that's just a little baby guy, but the full size is actually $34, and I've been using that little baby guy every single night with obsession for about 2 months now, so, and it's more than halfway full, so a little bit goes a really long way. It smells delicious. It is from his Ulla Hendrickson Truth Serum line. It's kind of branched out, and it's super anti-aging, mostly brightening, and just refreshing for my skin. So just to throw this out there, I am a super oily girl. I have found as much of a balance for my skin as I'm going to at this age. This isn't oil. Look at me slather. I'm not going to look greasy or dewy or scary tomorrow. Those are all myths that you guys are feeding into. And you won't know until you try. So, like, try it. Oil never killed anyone. So just try it on a day off if you're really that afraid on a Netflix day. So now that I've got a good slather going on, wow, and I smell like oranges, and I look like an Oompa Loompa. I'm just going to turn on my faucet here, and as soon as I start, you'll see that your cleanser turns into, I don't think you can see on camera, but it turns into this disgusting makeup-filled milk, which is what we want. So I'm just going to do that really quick. Oh, yes. And I can literally tell that my highlight, my contour, my foundation, everything is off. I'm surely, but slowly, looking like a real person every second that we get. So that is my eye makeup removal, my face removal slash leftovers. Now I'm going to go into my cleanse. I am 1000% obsessed with Tata Harper. If you have not heard of her, she's sold at some Sephora's, I believe Nordstrom's. You can get the whole line on Sephora.com. And I really, really love this. It's super, super all natural. And you can go and do a little bit of research of your own. I know that, YouTube is part of your research, and then you go on and look at what other people say, and you never stop. But I really love this. My skin personally reacts better to natural products, and it is something you can use to start on dry skin. It exfoliates, it cleanses, and it moisturizes, and you can really feel that everything's come off, everything's soft. I feel every time I use this at night, and I do use it every night, that my face has benefited from it. I used to have really scary, like, cystic acne. Maybe I'll put up pictures on my blog. I used to have really scary face. Let's just call it that. I was like, beauty in the base. It would freak out on one side, clear up, and then freak out on the side. And I find that since using this cleanser, I hardly get breakouts at all, even when traveling, which is the whole point of all this. So you're just going to use about a half pump on dry skin and swirl. The reason why I use it on dry skin is because I don't really want it to splash. I want it to get a chance to grab anything that's not supposed to be there. And I find that when it's ready to come off, it kind of gets really matte. Like, you can kind of see it haze up on your skin a small bit. And then it is time to remove. So, again, with the water. And you really want to pat your face dry after this. Oh, delicious. And it smells so good from all the natural fruits and things that I've used in my products. So from there, you've got all your makeup off, and even though we've been very careful, we've taken a lot of natural oils out of your skin, which is extremely terrible. So I'm going to start to put them all back. I'm going to jump back to my Ole Henriksen. This is the Ole Henriksen Ultimate Eye Lift Gel in a little baby size, again, that I got at Sephora because I'm obsessed. And I love this one because it instantly brightens and it really tightens. Because I work in makeup, I wear a lot of makeup on my face, and it can sometimes puff or have irritation from pulling and tugging. So I like to pop this right onto my eyelid, 360, and then around to re-tighten and replenish my eyes. This is really important every night. I find that if I don't use a tightening eye cream, even though I'm only 22, everything really puffs quite a bit, and it ages me terribly. And then if I'm being super swanky about life, I will use another eye cream on top of that. So just to be swanky, this is my fresh black tea. It also depuffs and it's anti-aging. And I'll just pop that right underneath my eye for added hydration while I sleep. Triple hydrating. And then from there, serums and moisturizers. So I am using right now the Clinique, what is this? Clinique Smart Serum. And I will honestly say that I hate Clinique. It's never worked. I don't see the point. When it first came out, it was very original. It was doing something that had never been done. And then, obviously, the iPhone effect. Other companies started going after it and, patenting things and making the same idea better. So this Clinique serum is amazing because it only corrects what you have. So it has ingredients that help with everything. I have, I'd say pore size. I like to work on some hyperpigmentation. Really just keep my skin tight and anti-aging. And it only sends out the little guys that help with that. It does not send me the things for redness or rosacea or sensitivity or dullness because I don't have that. So I really like that it pays attention to what I need. And then from there, I just like to put on a moisturizer. So my moisturizer is the Kate Somerville Anti-Age Arrest, or Age Arrest. There we go. I love this stuff. I live in Chicago, and we're getting that whiplash back and forth cold at the moment, and it's really important to pay attention to that and be hip on the game. I know a lot of people are like, this is my skincare regimen, this is what works for me, and blah, blah, blah. But you need to be aware of where you are, what your diet is, how you're feeling, if your job's getting more stressful. In this case, traveling, I'm doing this many steps because I know that my skin's really been taking a beating between the makeup and the different air, and to keep it soft and supple and, good enough to not have to wear a baseball cap when I don't want to wear makeup. It's really important that I do take the extra time to do all of these steps. So now I am makeup free, I'm hydrated, I'm totally ready for bed. If I had any blemishes I was concerned about, I would probably pop on a spot remover. I like to use the Murad spot remover. I love the Boscia spot remover. Or you can get something from the drugstore, just something with sulfur. Just spot it. You don't have to attack your whole face for that one area. So that is my spiel. Thank you so much for joining me. I do intend on doing makeup and fashion, and of course we all have a billion ideas at once, but this is something that I really thought people needed. A good life starts with a good you, and good makeup starts with really great skin. So take off your makeup now and get naked for you, and I will see you in a new video. Have a good night. Bye. It's still recording.